Predator franchise has embraced an anthology structure. Each new chapter drops the Yautja into a different pivotal moment of human history, testing them against the deadliest warriors of that era. Prey gave us 1719 Comanche territory. Killer of Killers jumped between Vikings, feudal Japan, and World War II pilots. Badlands flipped the formula entirely, making an exiled young predator, Dek, the protagonist on a hostile alien world, alongside the android Kaya. The next logical leap is obvious. Earth 9 AD, the Teutoburg Forest, one of the bloodiest ambushes in Roman history, reimagined as a triple-layered hunt. The film opens with General Publius Quintilius Varus leading 3 Roman legions, the 17th, 18th, and 19th, nearly 20,000 soldiers, through the dense, rain-soaked forests of Germania. Their guide is Arminius, a Romanized Germanic noble secretly plotting betrayal. Among the ranks is our human anchor, a young, battle-weary centurion named Marcus Aquilius, sharp enough to notice the forest is wrong before anyone else does. Deer fleeing in the wrong direction, birds gone silent, a scouting patrol found not slaughtered by tribesmen, but flayed and hung from the canopy in a display no Germanic tribe would claim credit for. On the other side of the tree line, a Germanic warrior scout, Brenna, has heard the old stories. Forest spirits that take the strongest, not the weakest, and leave skulls as trophies. She dismisses it as superstition until she sees it herself. Arminius springs his trap. Germanic warriors pour down the muddy hillsides in a chaotic, close-quarter slaughter that mirrors the real historical catastrophe. Legions strung out for miles on a narrow forest path, unable to form defensive lines in the mud and rain. But partway through the massacre, the killing stops making sense. Elite centurions and Germanic chieftains alike start vanishing mid-fight, yanked into the canopy, found later skinned and posed. 2 predators, a scarred, heavily trophied elder, and a leaner, less experienced youngblood, have been watching this battle from orbit and on the ground for days, recognizing it as one of the greatest concentrations of skilled combatants Earth has to offer. To them, Teutoburg isn't a Roman disaster or a Germanic victory. It's a hunting ground. Marcus and Brenna, from opposite sides of the war, are forced into an uneasy alliance when they realize a third enemy is hunting both armies indiscriminately. Romans blame Germanic sorcery. Germans blame vengeful gods. It's Marcus drawing on old campaign stories, and Brenna drawing on forest lore, who piece together the truth. Something invisible, using heat and shape to hide, methodical, ritualistic, and utterly uninterested in who wins the war beneath it. The film's midpoint escalates when the youngblood, overconfident, gets wounded and nearly captured, giving the human survivors their first real victory and a look at the creature's true face. The elder predator responds by escalating the hunt's stakes, arming a self-destruct device as both a badge of honor and a threat, echoing the no witnesses, honorable extinction logic from earlier films. As Varus's command collapses and he takes his own life, as history records, Marcus, Brenna, and a ragged mixed band of Roman and Germanic survivors make their last stand in a forest clearing, turning captured Yautja tech and old jungle warfare tricks, mud camouflage, thermal blinding fires, improvised nets, against their hunters, echoing Dutch's tactics from 1987 and Naru's traps from Prey. The elder predator is killed in a brutal personal duel. The young blood, honoring the humans as worthy prey, spares the survivors and retreats, taking only its trophies. The epilogue links directly to the historical mystery of Kelkries, where archaeologists really did find oddly scattered Roman bones, reframed here as the aftermath of the hunt. A final shot of the Youngblood's ship-breaking atmosphere, its distress/trophy signal, beamed into deep space, ties directly into the signal thread left open at the end of Killer of Killers and Badlands, setting up whichever hunt comes next. As Varus's command collapses and he takes his own life, as history records, Marcus, Brenna, and a ragged mixed band of Roman and Germanic survivors make their last stand in a forest clearing, turning captured Yautja tech and old jungle warfare tricks. Mud camouflage, thermal blinding fires, improvised nets, against their hunters, echoing Dutch's tactics from 1987 and Naru's traps from Prey. The elder predator is killed in a brutal personal duel. The young blood, honoring the humans as worthy prey, spares the survivors and retreats, taking only its trophies.